8th greatest player ever, never the best player in the world. People get very mad at me. Show me the year. Show me the season.
Yo, man, was this weirdo alive when LeBron himself in his MVP season said Kobe's the best player in the world more than once on camera? Like, Nick is the stupidest dude on the internet or on TV, but we all know why he's talking like this. So let's roll a clip of LeBron himself saying it in the middle of his prime, one of his best seasons ever. Still can't say that Kobe's not better than him. But y'all glaze so tough that you even disagree with LeBron himself saying, I'm not better than that guy. And you're like, no, LeBron, you are better than him, even if you don't believe it.
Who's the best player in the NBA?
Kobe Bryant.
Better than you?
I would have to say right now. He's a really, really good player. Individually, he has some of the best skills that the NBA has ever seen in history. And he's shown year after year after year why he continues to be one of the best players in our league.
LeBron, how's Kobe doing these days?
Well, like I've been quoted in the past, and I will continue to be quoted, I think he's the best player in our league right now. What he's able to do offensively and defensively is, I mean, it's unbelievable, and I look up to a guy like Kobe Bryant just because of what he's able to do every night he goes out on the basketball court. So, once again, I'm quoting again saying that Kobe Bryant is the best player in our league.
You know, these lying LeBron fans and the media, they come in different formats, you know. So, you got to be able to differentiate a guy like Nick Wright, who will just literally just lie and act like we didn't see what we saw. Because in 2003, when LeBron came in the league, nobody in their right mind would say that he was better than Kobe. Even in 2004, 2005, 2006, 2008, 2009, nobody was saying that he's better than Kobe, bro. Like, in what aspect of basketball? Like you're going off of one series with Detroit when they had lost Ben Wallace and the team wasn't the same anymore, and LeBron actually had Ben Wallace on his team.
Now get this, the NBA's all-time leading scorer, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, his career high was 55 points. Kobe did 55 points in the second half alone.
People like Nick Wright like to hate on Kobe because he's not here to defend himself and prop up LeBron by just making up stories like we weren't there. But not only will I tell you, I'll just show you that Kobe was not only not being compared to LeBron, and people knew that Kobe was better than LeBron, he was being compared to Mike. The conversation was about Mike versus Kobe and Kobe gaining on Mike. It wasn't about, is LeBron better than Kobe in 2003 all the way up until 2009. It wasn't a convo, bro. Only time it was spoke on is when the media was trying to push it as a narrative or an agenda. But regular people, everybody knew LeBron wasn't even close to Kobe. And even LeBron knew. He said it himself.
It's starting to happen again, Mark. The conversation, the debate on is he as good as Michael Jordan? It's been blasphemy to say it, really about anybody, but it's an actual discussion you can have now.
Oh, I said it a year and a half ago. Nowhere in the world would I ever put anybody in the conversation with Michael Jordan. But Kobe Bryant is there. He's as good as Michael Jordan on any given day. I said to Bryant yesterday, it's almost like Larry Holmes and Muhammad Ali. He looked at me and said, I'm not Larry Holmes. And he is 100% right. It is two Muhammad Alis when you talk about Jordan and Bryant.
Well, throughout the first half, while the game was going on, Mark Jackson talking a lot of junk, saying that Kobe wound up as the greatest player of all time, better than MJ. There you go. Stage is yours.
But when we talk about Kobe Bryant, I never thought I would say it playing against Michael Jordan for so long. But Kobe Bryant, at the end of the day, Dan, because you think I'm a punk, will go down as the greatest basketball player that has ever lived.
What does Michael do better than Kobe?
He's a lockdown defender. That's the only thing that he does superior to Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant's a better ball handler, a better shooter, and a better scorer, in my opinion.
Game on the line. Kobe or Michael? Who do you want?
It's a coin toss. It really doesn't matter. I'm taking Kobe
okay,
Bryant.
All right, that's all I'm asking.
Kobe Bryant.
Scotty, you played with Michael.
Well, I mean, Mark has a great point here, but I think it's too premature. I mean, you're talking about the greatest player that we have ever seen. When you talk about Michael Jordan, there's hard to make that comparison when you talk about Kobe Bryant. He's still young in his career. He's playing with a bad team. He's getting up a lot of shots. You can't make that comparison.
81 points, 62 at the end of third
That's
quarter.
a great curiosity.
Dallas Mavericks.
That's a great curiosity.
Dan Patrick, look me in my eye. Kobe Bryant will go down as the greatest basketball player that has ever lived.
81 points, and he'll be done, what, the first week of May?
Scottie Pippen, the greatest player that has ever lived.
He's the NBA scoring champ. He's the best player in the league at that time. He had 7 50-point games that year.
From 2003 until 2007, Tim Duncan was the best player in the world. You know how I know Tim Duncan was the best player in the world at that time? Because he won 3 championships in 5 years. He won 2 MVPs. He was the best player. Once Kobe got great, call it 99. He wasn't great yet, but I'll give him 90. Once you started seeing flashes. From 99 until 2002, Shaquille O'Neal was the best player in the world.
All right, so some people would actually believe the shit that he says and just take his word for it. A lot of people do. But then there was guys who was actually there. And we heard Shaq say himself that Kobe's the best player in the league in 2000-2001 season. Kobe only in his 4th, 5th season. He said Kobe's the best player in the world. It's crazy, bro. Y'all haters just be lying and people actually believe you, but then there's footage of the actual truth. And remember, this is the Shaq that y'all said carried Kobe, and Kobe had Shaq. Kobe had Shaq. Shaq himself said Kobe's the best player in the world.
They have won their first 9 games of the postseason. To Craig Sager.
Well, there they are, the two-headed monster, Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq, first of all, your coach gets ejected. You guys are down. He thought you weren't getting the calls. Did that really inspire you guys?
We've been programmed all year to just play through anything. I was off the first half, but my teammates, they took care of me. They held the game close. The Spurs came out with everything they had, and I didn't realize that going into halftime they were only up 8. I figured they were up 15, 20 points, but it's good being on a great team. Tonight was an easy game. I missed some chippies that I don't usually miss, but Kobe, Rob, D-Fish, it made me look good. And it's good to play with the best player in the world on your team because it makes stuff a lot easier.
Kobe calls you the best player in the world. Obviously, you guys getting along quite well out there. 28 points tonight. How physical was it? Was it tougher if you get the point?
No, I really wasn't looking to be aggressive. I was really looking to get my teammates involved because that's when we play the best anyway. I think game 1 was just one of those situations where we're able to pull through. But for the most part, when we do well against San Antonio, we have 5, 6 guys in double figures.
This is everything you could possibly want. You've gone 7 weeks without a loss. Be coming here, take 2 on the opposing court.
Yeah, well, our motto is we're not going to lose. No matter what we go through, no matter what type of adversity might happen on the court, we're just not going to lose.
Offensively is one thing, but defensively, you guys were sensational. David Robinson has played 94 career postseason games. Only one other time he was not in double figures. They needed a big game from him. You were guarding him. What were you trying to do to him?
He's a great player, and we had to help out on dunking a lot, but I was just trying to, stay in front of him and, play good defense. But, this series isn't going to be about Shaq versus Tim or Kobe versus Tim or Shaq versus David. It's a team sport. When you got the greatest player in the world, when you play on the greatest team, anything is possible. And our goal was to come in here and get 1 or 2. We got 2. Now that we're going home, sleeping in our beds, chilling with our children, having a good time, going through our ritual, doing what we do. We can't give up home court advantage. Now we just have to go home, take care of business. We haven't been home in a long time. We're coming home. I know our fans are going to be ready, and we're going to be pumped up. We love the feeling that we went through last year, and we want to go through it again.
And then from 2003 until 2007, Tim Duncan was the best player in the world. You know how I know Tim Duncan was the best player in the world at that time? Because he won 3 championships in 5 years. He won 2 MVPs. He was the best player. He was the best player until that 48 special by LeBron in 2007. LeBron was the best player in the world from that moment until 2018.
Who was the player of the decade? Are we ready to reveal the results? No drum roll necessary because we don't have one. And here it is, the player of the decade as voted on by you, the fans at NBA.com. Kobe Bryant.
Are you kidding?
In a runaway 54%.
Who's better, Kobe or LeBron?
Kobe has became a Michael Jordan of this era. I think Kobe is probably the better player.
It still is a difference between who's evaluating who's the best player, because it's all opinionated, and it's based on different factors.
We wanted to talk about this. So
I want to give you a different perspective because you got to understand about who's evaluating the best compared to maybe some writers outside looking in compared to players who've played against some of the top tier players.
So talk to me then, because you're leading up to something here. So tell me as a player.
Because the players, we evaluate another player a lot differently. And it's not just it's not just based on numbers. I view things totally different than, because I was in generation with Michael, with Kobe, and LeBron. And how I view it is a little bit different. So Kareem and Kobe, if you look at those stats, these are the two players that a lot of times get exited out when we talk about some of the greatest players. Hold up. Hold up. And a lot of the reason why is because a lot of people look at Kareem and Kobe from this aspect, is that they're not personable. We don't really like them. I like Kobe as a player. I don't like him as a person. Kobe wasn't the most personable person when he played. He wasn't the most amenable to the press. People didn't like Kobe personally. So when you start talking about whether Kobe
the feud with Shaq
is in the best, wait. But you're understanding something. From a player that played against Kobe and Michael Jordan, we view things totally different because Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant not gonna let you off the hook.
Yes,
as a player that played against. Played against Michael and played against Kobe, LeBron is going to let you off the hook. LeBron is going to do some things as a player. Forget about the numbers. Forget about the numbers. Forget about the numbers. But from a player's perspective, when you play against a Michael Jordan, when you play against a Kobe Bryant, it's a whole different level of competition. Let me tell you something. In 2006, when Nash won the back-to-back MVP, Kobe should have won the MVP.
Kobe
was on the field. Nick. I was on the team with Steve Nash when he won back-to-back.
Got it.
The best player in the league was Kobe Bryant.
Okay.